Hi tech friends, in this video we're going to go over the key acronyms for general IT that you need to know for the CompTIA A+ exam. Now these acronyms come up in many real-world IT tasks. Remember, at the bottom of the slide you'll be able to see which exam version you're most likely to find the acronym in. Let's get started. ACL, or Access Control List, specifies which users, systems, processes can access particular files, folders or systems. It's part of the access control and permissions. AP stands for access point. It lets wireless devices connect to a wired network. BIOS, or Basic Input-Output System, it is the firmware that boots your system and initializes the hardware. BYOD, bring your own device. Now it's becoming more common in workplace, and it's a common policy where employees use personal devices for work. CPU, or Central Processing Unit, it is the brain of the computer and it runs all the instructions. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, now it automatically assigns IP addresses to devices. Now this is part of the networking fundamentals. DNS, Domain Name System. This translates domain names like google.com into an IP address. HTTP, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or its more secure version, which is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, or HTTPS, are protocols used to transfer data on the web. HTTPS adds encryption for secure browsing. IAM, Identity and Access Management, is all about managing user access and roles in secure environments. IP, or Internet Protocol, is how devices are identified and data is routed on the network. A MAC, or Media Access Control Address, is a unique hardware ID assigned to network devices. OTP, one-time password. It is a single-use password for secure logins. It is part of multi-factor authentication. POST, or Power On Self-Test. It runs diagnostic checks when your computer first starts up. RDP, or Remote Desktop Protocol, lets you access a computer remotely over the network. A SIM, Subscriber Identity Module. It is a card that stores user data and mobile network information. SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It is used to send mails from clients to servers. SSH, Secure Shell. It provides secure command line access to remote systems. SSO, Single Sign-On. It lets users access multiple systems with a single login. You've probably seen this before, especially when you go to a page and it asks you whether you would like to log in using your existing social media accounts. UEFI, Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. It is the modern replacement for BIOS. It's faster and supports larger drives. UPS, Uninterruptible Power Supply, provides emergency backup power during outages. USB, or Universal Serial Bus, it is the most common interface for keyboards, mice, and just about anything. WinRM, or Windows Remote Management, it allows remote command line management of Windows systems. XDR, or Extended Detection and Response. It is an advanced security tool that combines multiple detection layers to fight modern cyber threats. AUP, an acceptable use policy. Now, this is a set of rules that outlines how users can and can't use an organization's IT resource, like computers, networks, and also internet access. BEC, Business Email Compromise. Business email compromise, it is a type of cyber attack where criminals use email fraud to trick employees, often those in finance or HR, into transferring money or giving away sensitive information. CSV, comma separated values. Now, a CSV file is a plain text file that stores tabular data like a spreadsheet, but with one major difference. It's super lightweight and easy to process. EOL, end of life. Now, when a product reaches its end of life, it means the manufacturer has officially stopped supporting it. No more updates, no more patches, and no more technical assistance. GUI, graphical user interface. A visual way to interact with a computer using icons, buttons, menus, and windows. Now, instead of typing commands into a black screen, a GUI lets you click, drag, drop, and scroll. It's what makes computing accessible to everyone, from beginners to pros. ICR, Intelligent Character Recognition. Now, ICR is like OCR, smarter cousin. Now, while OCR can read, type text, ICR can recognize handwriting and even learn new styles over time using artificial intelligence. ISO, the International Organization for Standardization. ISO, it is a worldwide federation that creates standards to ensure quality, safety, and efficiency across industries, including tech. KB. KB stands for Knowledge Base. It is a collection of helpful articles and documentation designed to solve common technical issues. It's like a first aid kit for IT support. MOU, or a Memorandum of Understanding. It is a formal agreement between two or more parties. An MOU is a non-legal, binding agreement that outlines the intentions, roles, and responsibilities of the parties involved, often used when two companies or departments collaborate on a project. MSDS, or Material Safety Data Sheet. Now, MSDS is your go-to safety document anytime you're dealing with potentially hazardous substances. Think printer toner, battery acid, or cleaning chemicals in your tech environment. NDA, Non-Disclosure Agreement. Now, a non-disclosure agreement, or an NDA, is a legal contract used to protect confidential information. You probably signed one without even realizing how critical it is in the IT world. OEM, Original Equipment Manufacturer. But what does that actually mean? Now, in simple terms, it's a company that produces hardware and software, often used by another brand. OS, or Operating System. It is the core software that manages your hardware and allows applications to run. SCADA, Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition. It is a powerful system used to monitor and control industrial processes remotely. SLA, or Service Level Agreement. It is a formal agreement between a service provider and the client that defines what level of service is expected. SOP, Standard Operating Procedure. It is a step-by-step written guide that outlines how to complete a specific task in a consistent and reliable way. Now that's it for general IT acronyms. If you're studying for your A+ exam, whether it be the current 1100 or the 1200 series, doesn't matter, this list will definitely be your best friend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.